This week on the bench, I'm going to tie you up the purple fat B. This is probably one of the best steelhead patterns we've ever used and caught plenty of fish with this. Make sure you have your materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we're going to use a Mustad R90 Steelhead, size 4 to 6. We'll use some UTC 140 black thread to tie with, some purple marabou for the tail, some purple pearl chenille for the body, some large silver mylar tinsel for the rib, long purple saddle for the hackle, and for the weight, some .035 lead-free wire. To start the fly off, I'm going to put some lead-free wire on, and it's .035 lead wire. And it's lead-free. And I want to wrap this, and why we call it the Fat B is because this fly is very, very fat. We like a lot of weight to get this fly down on the bottom. So I give it one wrap, and then I actually go over and give it a second wrap about 3/4 of the way down the first wrap and cut it off. Now I'm going to tie on my thread and form a couple of dams on both sides of the lead so it's not going to move around, and put a little bit of thread around your lead just to help it secure it to the hook. Now I've taken some purple marabou and I'm going to measure it up the length of the hook and then put it back for the tail. And again, tie behind the purple marabou just so that tail sticks up a little bit. Take some silver mylar tinsel and tie it in. And again, we want the silver side when we do the rib, but we'll just tie it in for now until we get the body tied in. We have the silver tinsel tied in now. I'm going to take some of this purple pearl chenille. I like the purple pearl only because it seems to sparkle really well for the steelhead. And we're just going to tie it into the back of the hook in preparation for the body. For the hackle, I'm going to take 2 purple saddle hackles, and I like 2 because I like this body nice and full on the fly. I'm going to tie them in by the tips at the tail, and I'm going to wrap my thread forward and start tying in the body with our purple pearl chenille and wrap forward to form the body. The body's now tied in. I'm going to take my tinsel now and just pull it forward and rib about 4 or 5 times up the fly. Now we'll take our hackles that we had sitting off the back, and actually I like to wrap them up together, and we're just going to palmer them up the body and form the hackle, and then wrap them quite a few times at the head to form a nice head on the fly. The last step in the fly is to pull all that hair and hackle that we have at the front of the hook and to pull it back into a bit of a bullet head and wrap it over with our thread. That way it'll pull all the hackle back and give it that lifelike appearance. Well, there it is, the finished purple fat B. The nice thing about this pattern is the purple color. Very attractive to steelhead, plus the weight gets down in front of the fish.